At age 16, my son Rowan has been a certified open water diver for 3 years. He's a great dive partner. Despite the forecast calling for rain, it's a sunny day. This should be a good dive. Alki Cove 2 is one of the most popular dive sites in Seattle. Down the rock pile at approximately 45 feet at the Honey Bear wreck site, look for giant Pacific octopus. After a lot of research on the Honey Bear, I found the last time she was registered was 1971. She was built in a Seattle shipyard in 1959, just over 40 feet, and registered as a merchant vessel. In this video, you can see her wreckage and the remains of the marina she was docked. Along with the amazing weather, we also had great visibility. We could see about 30 feet, which is super rare in the Puget Sound. We descend down the dive line to about 45 feet. We chose to dive to 45 feet so we can explore about another 20 feet before we get to the wreckage of the Honey Bear. Visibility is so amazing we can see the dive float from our depth. We saw a lot of crab on this dive. Rowan and I cannot wait for crab season to start. This little guy is about a 2-foot long ghost fish, aka ratfish. I think they're really beautiful and graceful swimmers. They're closely related to sharks and rays, but they are not classified as a shark, although there are 7 species of shark that live in the Puget Sound. When closely bunched together, these giant plumose anemone look like a forest under the water. As we approach the wreckage of the Honey Bear, you can see her transom at the top of the screen. It's kind of beautiful and spooky at the same time. This is a favorite roosting spot for the giant Pacific octopus. While exploring a wreck site, you should always be careful not to disturb the wildlife. You also have to be careful not to get caught up or pinned under the wreck itself. You should never dive alone and always have a certified dive buddy with you. Rowan and I are making our way towards the bow of the Honey Bear down the port side, and we spotted an area where a giant Pacific octopus must have been feeding. These scattered clam shells and fairly fresh crab carcass are signs that a giant Pacific octopus had been feeding here recently. As we head over what used to be the deck of the Honey Bear, you can make out a rectangular box. I think this was either a freshwater or gray water holding tank. Today, the holding tank serves as a dining table for this sea cucumber. As we swim over the bow of the Honey Bear, it's interesting to see how she's decayed over the past 40 years. These sunken timbers are all that remains from the dock where the Honey Bear was moored. This red crab really wanted to get in the shot. There are over 40 species of sea cucumbers that inhabit the Puget Sound. In later episodes, I will show you how to make a gourmet meal out of these. We make our final pass over the Honey Bear on the port side. Kind of interesting to see that all that remains of the still hull, all the fiberglass and wood, are now gone. Using our compass, we navigate back to our dive line where we will ascend to the surface. What we see here are the remains of the marina where Honey Bear used to call home. Well, unfortunately, we didn't see any giant Pacific octopus, so that's a bummer. But the dive was great, the visibility was amazing, and it was so beautiful outside. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more.